I think our congregation is not afraid to name those texts which have been used to exclude, whether they have to do with the two passages in Leviticus that really say a man shouldn't lie with a man as he lies with a woman, which we can debate forever about what does that really mean. And is that really talking about gay people, or is that talking about straight people engaging in certain kinds of behaviors that aren't necessarily their authentic expression of sexuality and love? Or are we talking about what it means to, a deaf person is excluded from being a priest in our tradition, a bald man? So what does it mean? What is inside and what is outside the group are important questions, and what those boundaries are really important. My intensity about this is that in a post-Holocaust era, we don't have Jews to waste. We are too small a people with too vibrant and amazing history to say that this Jew is on the outside of our people. And so I feel like my job as a rabbi is to figure out how we welcome in the most Jews to the table, whether they're intermarried and their spouse can be someone who loves Judaism even if they're not fully a part of the Jewish people. They are in many ways. Right? It wasn't just Hebrews that left Egypt, it was a mixed multitude. Or is it women who've sat on one side of the mechitza up in the balcony and now play a central role in leadership, either as rabbis or lay people or lay leaders? Is it gay and lesbian Jews who've been ostracized and murdered for who they love, using biblical texts, both by Jews and Christians? So I think that that's really the challenge, at least in the Jewish communities, that we just don't have Jews to waste. We're too small a people, and for me the net is that we cast it as large as possible.